I was thinking of how to approach the risk and how it might help you. Because the problem is that some people see the risk as a problem. Maybe you should start to see the risk as a resource. Risk is a component of all the formula that you need to succeed. Like if you have been doing some finance stuff, you understand that the risk is proportional to the rewards. The more you increase the risk, the more you increase the chances of rewards. And of course, it has to do with your risk tolerance. If you hate risk, if you can't live with it, if you cannot sleep with it, then it might be very hard. In that case, either you train yourself to support another, level of risk, or you just don't take the risk. But most of the time, not taking risk at all is already a big risk in itself, because then you might not do anything worth doing. But everybody has their expectation, everybody has their ambition. But a good way to demystify the risk you're taking is just to analyze, not over-analyze, but like analyze the risk you're taking. And when I say analyze, it's like basic things like, what is the best thing that could happen? What is the worst thing that could happen? And once you really understood all of that, then you're like, okay, what's the worst case scenario? And that's where I can introduce you this great sentence that I love: hope for the best, be prepared for the worst. So, of course, you can never really imagine all the bad scenarios, but you could always get crushed by a rocket, a rock coming from the space, you cannot anticipate everything, even if you should think everything is your fault. But a good thing that I like to do, I got it from my aunt, it's actually pretty cool. You don't need to do it all the time, but sometimes when you're just finding yourself writing on a piece of paper, like, plus, minus, good, bad, what could happen, blah, 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 a good way of saying it, and thanks to my auntie, it's, if I take the risk, if I do it, what's the best thing that could happen? If I do it, what's the worst thing that could happen? If I don't do it, what's the best thing that could happen? If I don't do it, what is the worst thing that could happen? And all of that is squaring the problem in a decent, fairly accurate way. You cannot foresee everything, but a good thing. And once you're good with that, then you're like, okay, I'm going for it. But once you're going for it, then you assess your risk and you don't look at it again. Because if you're taking a leap of faith, a jump, you cannot split the jump in half. You cannot just do a half jump. No, it's like you have to do a full jump, That's why reassuring your rational brain, and maybe your mom, because she's freaking out, even if you don't need to make her feel better, like understanding it is going to make you feel better about it. So try to do that, to understand the risk better. And you'll understand that once you really grasp it, rational mind, then it's just the emotional that comes in. And once you set the rational way, then the emotion, that's just something you have to work on yourself. It's personal development and stuff like that. Once your brain said yes, it's like, follow your heart. But take your brain with it, just don't go blindly, you could, and some people succeed, but a lot of people do that. And it's like this newspaper thing when there's this guy. Oh yeah, this guy made it. Like he went all in. Yeah, but how many people went all in and just didn't do? And it's like having this plan B. There is Arnold Schwarzenegger, and I really respect that dude. Like what he did, it's amazing. But I don't think I have the balls to do what he did. Like going all in bodybuilding. Like if you read his bio. Except if I'm mistaken, this guy was like all in on bodybuilding from the start, and he was like, he has this vision that he would go in America, and he was like, I'm going to do that, and there is no over plan B, But he did a speech the other day that kind of bothered me. He was like, plan B bothers plan A. Focus on plan A. I agree with that, but the problem with that, in my opinion, is that if you go all in on plan A, you have 0 plan B. If you fall on the ground, your teeth might be very hard, to survive that. Because, you still need to rely on yourself. Like there's this saying that says, the bird is not afraid for the branch to crack down, because the bird relies on his ability to fly. No, I need to train my bird skills. But on this B plan thing, I agree you should not focus like a huge attention on the plan B. Like if you do like half plan A, half plan B, chances are it's going very bad. But I don't know, but I think it decreases the chance. If you're doing like, let's say 90% plan A and then 10 plan B, you prioritize your plan A. That's a good way of using risk. And once you reassure your brain, that's going to work out in your favor. I really believe that. Let me know what you think in the comment and share that with someone who needs this.